The architect of dawn. The autumn light filtering through the tall windows of the Cambridge Common Room cast a golden sheen on Holmes' easel. At 22, his hands were equally adept at sketching the angular grace of a theorem on a blackboard and capturing the vibrant chaos of a garden in oil paint. He had just completed a striking canvas, a bold, abstract representation of the electron cloud, and felt a familiar, aching dilemma. You paint like an artist, and you solve equations like a poet, Homie, said Professor Fowler, leaning over the chair. But you must choose. Physics or pigment? Homie sighed, wiping a streak of cobalt blue from his thumb. Professor, the two are inseparable to me. Physics seeks the hidden structure of the universe. Art seeks the hidden emotion. My heart is split between the two forms of creation. Fowler chuckled, resting a hand on Holmes' shoulder. Creation is creation, my boy. A canvas holds your vision for a moment. A scientific institution can hold the vision of a generation. Think not of what you must sacrifice, but what you can build. India needs its architects of the future. The greatest masterpiece is not a painting but a legacy. Years later, Homie sat in his new office overlooking the vast, shimmering expanse of the Bombay, now Mumbai, harbour. The year was 1944. India was on the cusp of independence, and he was on the cusp of an undertaking that would define the nation, establishing the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, TIFR. He reached into a drawer and pulled out the old canvas from his Cambridge days, the electron cloud. It was a study in precise chaos, a violent beauty controlled by fundamental law. He placed it next to a blueprint for the atomic reactor he dreamed of building. He realized the professor had been right. He hadn't stopped being an artist. He had simply traded his medium. His canvas was no longer linen, but the empty space on the map of independent India, where he would sketch out laboratories, paint in reactor halls, and mix the primary colors of physics, neutrons, protons, and electrons into a new future. The precision he learned in theoretical physics gave him the blueprint. The vision he cultivated as an artist gave him the courage to demand the finest resources for a country that had none. He wasn't just building a lab. He was designing the very culture of science in India, ensuring that it was rooted not just in theory, but in a relentless pursuit of beauty and excellence. He looked back out at the harbour. The ships looked like scattered pigments on dark water. A legacy, he murmured, touching the rough outline of the blueprint. This, he knew, was his truest, most enduring masterpiece. The father of the Indian nuclear program had found his canvas in the destiny of a new nation.